are here with Septic Flesh at Gramercy in New York. Say hello.
What?
Say hello.
Hello.
And say your name.
This is Christos from Septic Flesh.
And also say your drummer's name.
What?
No, just kidding.
He's not here. Usually, bands lose money the first 3 times that they tour America. Then they become profitable. Is that true for Septic Flesh?
Oh!
Someone needs a guitar.
Oh, go ahead. You need a guitar? You need a guitar? Do you need a guitar or a beer?
A beer, which is just as important as a guitar.
Yeah, take a beer. As you were saying, let's pretend that none of this happened.
Right, so I'll ask that again. Usually, bands lose money the first 3 times that they tour America. Then they become profitable. Is that true for Septic Flesh?
Well, you know, we had the help from our label, Season of Mist, and we didn't lose so much money. And we start to see some money after our first headline tour, which happened to be the 4th tour in the US. And now everything goes better, you know. But we were, as I said, we were lucky enough to have the help from Season of Mist, our label, during that time.
You can just
Bill,
throw the
why are these,
yeah.
half of them are upside down?
Oh, that's all right. Just show how metal you are.
Okay, so I'm gonna try not to embarrass myself when I pronounce this, but the Assaf Tron album has finally been re-released by Season of Mist. How do you feel about that album?
Yes, we are really pleased that we have seen our past albums to be again on the shelves of the music stores. For an unknown reason, the CDs were not for many years reissued, but now again with the help of Season of Mist, we can see that all our previous albums are in the music stores. Especially Assaf Tron for us marks our melodic romanticism side of the band, and we are really proud of this album. Of course, we are really proud for all of them, but this is Assaf Tron stands as a special moment for us.
So this question is almost like the one I asked before, but how do you actually pronounce Assaf Tron? Assaf Tron.
Assaf Tron.
Assaf Tron!
Assaf Tron.
Yes, nice.
What does it mean?
Yeah.
What does it mean?
Well, it means your inner mirror, your inner. Actually, I don't know that. If I'm wrong, it's really embarrassing, you know. Well, what is?
Well, when I'm getting ready to leave my house, I always check myself in the inner mirror as well as the normal
the inner mirror of your soul. Yeah.
Okay, so the lead guitar on Assaf Tron, the inner mirror, has a very special sound, which is never heard again on later albums. What is the secret recipe to that sound? Is chorus a primary ingredient?
Well, during that time we were using some effects for our sound, like flanger and chorus.
He said flanger!
Flanger, yes, flanger and chorus.
The flange.
You know, we had a Yamaha, you know, effects processor. And
Yamaha.
Yamaha.
He says it so much more eloquently.
Wait, say it again?
Yamaha.
Yamaha.
And Yamaha.
Yamaha.
And it's Japanese, yeah. And we
Wait,
were.
don't read ahead! She's cheating! Don't cheat!
Just kidding. I flipped it over. It doesn't count. I flipped it over.
Go ahead.
Don't
Talk with
cheat.
Yamaha. She's cheating.
But now I
Pay
think.
attention to him!
But now I think the sound is much better than it used to be.
It has a very distinct sound. That old sound.
Yeah.
But that
sound has
made
a
me
very
cry.
distinct. It's very distinct. It has
That was delicious.
But
It's
now,
delicious sound.
even now,
The Yamaha.
I think with not the Yamaha, but with line
Yamaha.
6,
It's better.
with angle amps, it's much better.
okay.
All right, let the cheater ask the next question.
So sorry. So, black metal people outside of Scandinavia think that Odin and other gods, in the minds of Scandinavians, but average people. What the hell are you saying?
Wait,
right
try
here?
to read it.
What is this chicken scratch? Oh, wait. Hold on. Black metal made people outside of Scandinavia think that
Wait,
Odin
wait, give me the card.
and other
Don't
gods.
cheat the other one.
I'm not.
Wait, give me that card.
I can't read that one either.
Wait, turn it upside down so you don't read ahead. And then look at him and just move your lips and I'll imitate
Okay,
you.
go.
Okay.
Because I can't read that.
All right. Ready? 1, 2, 3. This is not the question. What was the question you were reading?
This one.
Scandinavian one.
The black metal.
Oh yeah, put that one back.
This one was before
Oh,
it.
put it.
But I couldn't read that
Oh,
one.
you can read it.
Is this in the interview?
You should print it next time.
Yeah. All right. So,
No, that's
listen to
not
her. She's gonna
fair.
move her lips. 1, 2, 3. Black metal made people outside of Scandinavia think that Odin and the other gods are in the minds. Oh, I blew that out of my nose. Of Scandinavians, I have allergies. Please forgive me. But average people over in Scandinavia don't care about the past. Do Greeks today learn about the ancient Greek history? Yes or no?
Yes. Next question. Next question.
Yeah.
That was an easy
Try to
one.
read it.
She doesn't like that one.
Okay, I can't read that
Just
one.
try really hard.
They're out of order. Does it matter?
That doesn't matter.
Okay. Would you say that Septic Flesh works on several levels? Stupid people can enjoy the easy to love parts of the music, but there are parts for more educated people too, right?
Yeah.
Our music is for everyone, and
He has nothing to say about it.
yes, we
for-
are yes, something like that, and yeah, stupid question,
Stupid question.
Well, like stupid people could enjoy how nice and brutal it is, but you have nice poetic lyrics.
Question.
Do you write the lyrics, Chris?
No, Sotir is
Do
right.
the music.
We all write the music. I write the orchestral parts.
Oh, you do the orchestra part.
Well, when will you be on the tour bus, Bonk, and everyone is this English, Bill?
Yeah, try to read it.
Okay, I'll improvise. When you're on the tour bus, Bonk, and everyone else is asleep, will you be thinking about me, if you know what I mean? You know what I mean, right?
No, I'm thinking about my girlfriend. No.
That's a good answer. That is a good answer.
It's very important
Not
to know
the
these questions.
Babis. Not the Babis answer.
While the trend went towards gay black metal vocals for most bands, Septic Flesh stayed true to the demonic and very manly death metal vocals. Is that because you want to show your power in your voice?
You have to ask the singer that question, right?
Like, pretend you're the singer. Say, I am the singer, and I will say.
He's
What can I say on that?
No, he can't.
Seth has a very distinctive voice since the beginning, and I think for Septic Flesh it's one of our biggest weapon to keep this brutality in the vocals.
Yes, I just wanted to explain that the reason for that is that although it appears that you are very successful now, you did not cheat just by copying the gay black metal trend. You stayed true
But
to the powerful death
which
metal.
band is gay black
He
metal,
doesn't know
man?
the gay black metal trend.
Which band you say that is gay?
He wants to know. Answer the question, Bill.
Wait, the interview is about Septic Flesh, not
He wants
stupid Bill's
to know what
Zebub.
the...
Please, let me see the atomic horns,
You know Alan from Primordial, right?
Yes.
Yes.
The reason why he does gay black metal vocals is he admitted that he cannot do manly death metal vocals, so he has no choice but to be gay black metal. But your singer
Yes.
is powerful enough to do death metal.
I
so-
think our voice is from the school of Opeth. Is it gay for you, Opeth?
No,
I like Opeth.
Opeth, yeah.
Not gay.
Dayside, Morbid Angel, from this kind
well,
of
they're
school.
gay
Oh, for
as
80s.
people, but their
Yeah.
music isn't.
Okay. He's terrible. He's terrible.
Yes.
He's a terrible person.
Remember to Mike whoever's talking.
Right. How do you say, I love you too much for my pants in Greek?
For my pants.
Yeah, what does that even mean, Bill?
You're the one asking the questions. How should I know?
Well, it's σε αγαπώ πάρα πολύ για τα βρακιά μου. But there is no meaning, man.
This one's blank, Bill.
Oh, ask the blank question.
I will ask you a question in Russian, and you will answer in Greek. This is to teach the lesson of cognitive dissonance to viewers. Are you ready?
Yeah, so she's going to ask you something in Russian, and you're going to pretend you understood her and answer in Greek. So only Russian and Greek viewers will understand what's going on. Everybody else...
I will answer what? Yes or no in Greek?
Well, no, just say something.
You'll
imagine
answer
she
my-
asks you how big your penis is. Oh, I'm sorry.
I'm not gonna ask you that.
Right. So just imagine what she's asking you and
Yes.
answer in Greek. So the
Okay.
joke is only for people who speak Greek and Russian, nobody
Okay.
else. So go ahead, ask something in Russian to him, anything.
Он дурак, да?
Ναι.
Oh! You were in Czech Republic. Did you understand any Czech? Rozumiesz czeski? Yeah?
Why? You are from Czech Republic, eh?
Yes!
Ah, nice, man. Good that you are here.
I can tell you what people are saying about you.
On the new and sexy album you recorded with an orchestra, talk about how different it is to compose for a real orchestra rather than playing on a synthesizer.
In order to compose and orchestrate for an orchestra, you need to study classical music. And I have studied classical music, and it is always challenging to orchestrate for an orchestra. And an amazing orchestra like the Prague Philharmonic. It's totally different process because with the synthesizer you can cheat some registers. I don't know if you know music and this kind of, but okay, no problem. But with the real orchestra, you have to be really detailed, you have to give them as many details as you can in order to perform your music. And that makes really totally different approach, as I said.
Like you can tell, more staccato.
Yes, you have more staccato and more spiccato and more moderato.
would be a good idea to tour with Therion. I hope I'm saying that right. Epica. Tour with Therion?
Yeah.
Epica.
You never heard Therion?
I haven't. Sorry.
Gay.
I've heard of Epica and Xandria with a full orchestra.
Yes, why not? But I don't think this will be feasible, you know, because you need a very big budget in order to do something like that.
May I ask, when you studied music in England, she's going to ask you about that, but which era do you like most? Do you like the Romantic? Do you like the Baroque? Do you like the Classical? It doesn't make a difference to you.
Well, for me, the best era is the contemporary one, the music of the 20th century.
But most composers are making music as movie soundtracks rather than the way things were before, or do you want to correct me? You know more than I do. So
well, there is many composers that they continue, you know, the era of Igor Stravinsky, Xenakis, Penderecki. You know, there are the people that they are from the contemporary concert music, but it's different than the film score. Film score is more tonal, more I would say conservative in terms of music. There it's more about experimentation, about searching for new paths for music.
All right, I sense that another question is coming up.
I'm not going to ask that.
Oh,
No.
ask it. Just read. Don't read ahead, you cheater.
So
pumpkin.
Bill wants to know, on a scale of 1 to 10, how badly do you want to kiss Bill?
To kiss Bill.
I'm sure she read that wrong.
He's such a sexy man, right?
-5.
It's a -5 on that.
Cheater.
Would you correct my pronunciation of Greek words that Americans say wrong? Like, how do you say Zeus in Greek?
Dias.
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 Gyros.
Yeah, how do you say gyro?
Who?
Gyros.
Gyro.
Gyro.
Ah, gyros.
Gyro.
Gyros.
Gyro.
Gyros.
I
They
know.
call it gyros here.
Some people call it gyro
Ah.
or gyro.
How about
Gyro.
Leonidas? How
Sorry.
do you say that?
Leonidas.
Ah, fucking
Easy.
That one's close enough. Zeus wins. Are you angry because the planets in our solar system are named after Roman gods rather than their Greek counterparts?
I really don't care. You know, I really don't care about it.
Are you sure?
Yes.
Chris went to England to study music. What was the
I wonder
culture?
where he is.
What was the culture shock of a Greek like in England?
You know, I didn't see any big difference, you know, and England was a nice country for me. I have spent many years of my life there. I studied music. I had a really good time there.
The similarity between you and the girl next to you is that her Russian language has a different alphabet than English people use, and Greek also have different alphabets. So how hard was it for you to learn English?
Not so difficult, you know, because English in general is a very easy language to learn.
Could you tell that to all the illegal immigrants who are in America?
No, but
You may come in.
So it's interesting.
Oh!
You gotta open it.
Do you know the password or
Just go
the?
like this.
Some problems and yeah.
oh man.
Excuse me. Would you like to ask a sexy question of any of the girls on the couch?
Who? Ask.
I'm not in the band.
Are you in Flesh God Apocalypse?
Nope.
Do you hate them?
Sumerian. How do you say that? Sumerian demons?
Diamonds.
Seemed like a regurgitation of the band. What? Rejuvenation. I'm sorry.
Rejuvenation,
His
not
handwriting is very
regurgitation.
bad.
What's that?
It's
What
very
is it?
bad, your handwriting. I'm so shocked.
No, it's a
It seemed like a rejuvenation of the band.
Sweaty index cards.
You become more brutal, but also return to some of the things you tried on previous compositions. Was that a turning point in the band? See how rad?
You might want to say it in English that he can understand. Do you understand the question? Yes.
Of course.
I said it very nicely.
I will say, yeah. I will say, you know, Septic Flesh have two periods, you know. The one from the formation till the split up, till Sumeria Daemons, and then we have...
Communion.
No, Sumeria Daemons. Then we end the band for a while.
Oh.
And then we have the second period, which is the comeback with Communion. And the Great Mass, and now Titan. I will say, you know, the big change is with Communion, because it's there that we have added the orchestra, the use of orchestra. Sumeria Daemons, for me, ends the first period of Septic Flesh. The evolution and the step forward became with Communion, the Great Mass, and now with Titan. You prefer the past, Bill, eh?
I like
Well,
Sumerian
no,
Demons.
can you
very
give the
well.
microphone to
I like Communion also.
Did you forget my name, Bill?
whatever her name is? Paulina. Paulina.
Palina.
Paulina. Paulina. Did you come here to kiss Paulina? Hello.
Paulina, are you from Russia?
I am, yes.
In America, the biggest movies are remakes or sequels. The bigger movie companies don't want to take a chance on art, but Season of Mist has consistently taken a chance on bands that I don't think any other label would sign. Yeah. I always loved Septic Flesh, but when Septic Flesh was taken, do you think that it was because Mike Berberian saw the artistic merit in your band? He didn't just take you because he knew that you would become big. He liked your art.
Well, to be honest, he knew the band since the Holy Records years.
Yeah.
And he's from France, you know, and we had a good fan base in France. And he's, although he likes art, at the end of the day, he's a businessman, you know.
Yep.
And he knew that Septic Flesh could return with. Actually, he listened to the record, you know, and he said immediately that I want to release it. Of course, it plays an important role that Septic Flesh have a really artistic vision, and but the main reason behind the sign of the band was the French fan base.
I thought that the band was always able to conquer the world. I don't know what happened with Holy Records. I don't know if it was just they didn't know how to promote outside of France. I don't know what happened to them these days.
Yeah,
but
you are right. You know, Holy Records didn't have the power to make the band bigger outside France. But, you know, I was studying classical music. My brother was studying fine arts. We couldn't be able to be active as a band. I don't want to blame only Holy Records. We were not also ready for the big step for the band. And now, with after the comeback, we are really ready to make the band as big as we can. You know, we have to be realistic about what we can achieve. We cannot be Metallica or other huge bands. Our main task is to create qualitative albums and see how it goes. We don't want to predict the future. We see how it goes.
Well, I would like to say that you deserve great success because you don't do things out of trend. Your music is incredible. Every album is amazing, and you've actually been better and better since your comeback. Instead of, you know, some bands come back and they do something and it doesn't work and they make shit.
but you
Yes.
make quality.
Yes, and you know, we try always to create something unique for us, and always we search for something in order to expand our music vocabulary, you know, and our vision. And we have proved with Communion, Great Mass, and now with Titan that we are not a band that can repeat, you know, the previous albums. We always think that we have to go a step further for the band, a step forward.
Well, thank you. Do you have any questions of Paulina?
No.
Thank you.